Hello everybody, my name is Leo, and with this video, as you requested, we will compare the technical specification of the Boss GX100 versus the ones of the Mooer GE 300. And then in an upcoming video we will compare the sound and the feel of these two units, also comparing them versus real tube amps. Therefore, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to make more videos like this and you won't miss my upcoming videos. Let's start! We will now compare the two units among the following parameters: number of amps, cabs and mics built-in, third-party IRs, number of effects and effect chain management in general, MIDI availability, inputs and outputs available with both the unit, foot switches and expression pedal, screen size and type, special features available with both the units, looper and drum machine, ADA conversion and USB channels, power consumption, dimensions, weight and price. First of all, in the GX100 we have 23 amps and cabs and 4 mics, with the possibility to choose 3 distances and 11 positions of the mic over the cab, and to blend the sound of 2 mics. On the other hand, in the Mooer GE 300 we have 108 amps, 43 cabs and the possibility to load 2 mics at a time, managing them separately. I mean, not blending them, like in the Boss GX100. So here both the units offer a pretty good value, both in terms of amp, cab and mic simulation. And you know that the mic simulation is pretty important for me in order to shape our tone, and this is an area, for instance, where the PodGo or the headrush pedalboards have, how to say, space to improve. The G300 obviously offers more amps and cabs. That is something to take into consideration if you like to experiment with different amps. As regards third-party IRs, we have 16 user slots in the Boss and 20 in the G300. Therefore, the difference here is almost negligible. The G300 offers the possibility to load IRs at up to 2048 sample points, where the value is not available for the GX100, unfortunately. Let's now talk about effects and effects management. The GX100 offers more than 150 effects arranged in 15 blocks, amp and cab included, that you can arrange in whatever order you want, with the possibility to have parallel effects, parallel amps and the possibility to load many instances of the same effect. In the Mooer we have more than 150 effects arranged in 15 blocks, amp and cab included, that you can place in whatever position you want, but without parallel effects. Therefore, the GX100 offers a more flexible signal chain. As regards MIDI, they both offer MIDI in and MIDI out physical ports. As regards inputs and outputs, the GX100 has a guitar input, a mono effect loop, unbalanced stereo outputs and an headphone out. In the G300 we have a guitar input, a stereo effect loop, balanced and unbalanced outputs, an headphone out and an aux in. Here the main differences are that the G300 offers balanced stereo outputs and a stereo effect loop. Balanced outputs that are missing in the GX100, which offers a mono effect loop instead of a stereo one. As regards the foot switches, the GX has 8 foot switches, an expression pedal and an input for another one. The Boss has also an amp control out to be used to switch the channel of your tube amp. The G300, on the other hand, offers 10 foot switches, an expression pedal and an input for another one. Therefore, here the G300 offers 2 more foot switches, but the Boss offers also the amp control out, which allows us to switch the channel of our tube amps, which can be a pretty handy feature if you want to pair your pedal board with your amp. The screen of the GX100 is touch sensitive, where the one of the G300 is a standard colorful screen that is not touch sensitive. Obviously, the touch sensitive screen of the GX100 allows the unit to be pretty easy to be used, and actually I was able to find a really good lead tone pretty quickly and easily. You can check out the tone I'm referring to in my demo review of the GX100 that you can check out in the card above or description below. Also, the G300 is pretty user-friendly, but in general the touchscreen provides with a more, how to say, immediate experience. Furthermore, as regards special features, they both have a computer app to manage your presets and create the signal chains you want. With the Boss you can purchase a Bluetooth dongle with which you can control the GX100 remotely with a phone app that allows us, for instance, to tweak your tone remotely as if you were among your audience. On the other hand, the G300 offers a synth, the possibility to capture the tone of the amp, and the possibility to load amp profiles done with the GE Labs app, which is a killer feature in my opinion. If you want more info about this feature, you can check out my video about it that you can find out in the card above or description below. The G300 offers a longer looper and neither of the two units offer a drum machine. As regards ADA conversion, the GX100 offers a 4x4 USB channels audio interface at 48 kHz and 24 bits converters with 32-bit internal processing. On the other hand, the G300 offers a 2x2 audio interface at up to 44.1 kHz and 24 bits converters. Therefore, the GX100 offers more USB channels and 48 kHz converters versus 44.1. The 4x4 channels of the GX100 could be useful in a recording studio, for instance to record the amp sound and the stereo effects in separated tracks, so that you can decide the amount of effects while mixing. As regards power needs, the GX100 is less power hungry. As regards dimension and weights, the G300 is smaller and lighter, even if the GX100 seems to be sturdier compared to the G300, as it is really built like a tank with a full metal chassis. I actually like the construction quality of this unit. And finally, as regards the price, they are currently equally priced in euro, where in dollars the G300 is more expensive. We have also to say that the GX100 has been just released, and so the price could decrease in the coming months. So finally, in terms of technical specifications, I would say that the main differences are the effect chain management, which is more flexible in the Boss GX100 with parallel effects, parallel amps, etc. The touch screen of the GX100, which offers easier operations for the GX100, even if also the G300 is pretty easy, especially thanks to the row of buttons below the screen that allows us to access directly a specific effect. Then I would mention the balanced output and the stereo effect loop available only in the Mooer G300. Balanced outputs could be useful, for instance, to run long cable without adding noise in live situation where you want to reach a mixing desk. The last differentiating factor I would mention is that the Boss offers a 4x4 USB channels audio interface that allows to have more flexibility while recording, for instance with the possibility to record the effects in different tracks compared to the tracks where you can record the amp sound, so that you can decide the amount of effects while mixing. So here we have two pretty nice units with their specific pros and cons that I hope I've been able to explain, and you can choose the right one according to your needs. And please let me know your precious and valuable opinions in the comment section below, so that together we can help other guitarists to make the right choice according to their needs. We have now reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did it, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to make more videos like this. And of course, you won't miss my future video tone comparison between the GX100 and the Mooer GE 300. If you're interested in my IRs or in my camper profiles, you can check out the link in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine and to my 2 new Leo Gibson Band songs. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.